Hello, welcome to BISP Solutions. We are an IT consulting and service provider specializing in EPM, BI, and data visualization technologies. I am Ashish Jain, a techno-functional consultant with diversified experience in Oracle Cloud implementation and support in Hyperion planning and budgeting cloud services, Hyperion financial reporting, enterprise performance reporting cloud services, and narrative reporting. In this session, we will discuss about report package and narrative reporting. So before beginning, a quick definition about report package. So report packages provide a secure, collaborative, and process-driven approach for defining, authoring, reviewing, and publishing financial, management, and regulatory reports. So to create a report package, we need to click on report package. So before beginning uh, on how to create a report package, let me just define the reports that I would be utilizing to, to create a sample version of a report package. So I would be utilizing a balance sheet report to create or to bring it in my report package. Apart from that, I would be utilizing income statement and cash flow report with a small chart based reports on demographics so that we could have the view of how to bring a chart based report in our final report package. So this is the chart based report that I would be utilizing. So in order to create a report package, click on report packages, and to create a new report package, you click create report package. Now when you click create report package, you have to define the name of your report package title. So I'm keeping it as vision annual report. Okay, description is optional. Now you could have three methods or three types of report package that you could create. You could have either a word based report package, a PowerPoint based report package, or PDF based report package. In case of word based and PowerPoint based report package, you need to provide a sample style so that the application captures those style sample to create the final version. However, in PDF form, you do not have to define the style sample. The style sample is to be defined within the application. So for this session, I am using the Word format to create my report package. Now, when you click Word type, it asks you for the style sample. Now, the style sample that I would be utilizing is a simple style sample bearing a header and a footer with page number. So once you define the kind of style sample, the entire package will have the same formatting. So I have header in here and I have footer in here with page number in my footer. So I would be utilizing this as my style sample. So to bring in your style sample, you just click choose file. You could have this either in your local system or also you could upload it into your library. Okay, style sample. Once the file gets uploaded, you define where you want to save your report package. So I'm just saving it under my folder name BISP. You click next. Now, in the second step, you could define the three phase of report package. First being the author phase, then we have the review phase and the sign off phase. As of now, I'm skipping this part. However, you could define it later on. When you click next, it asks you to assign users for all the phases. So currently I am also skipping this. Just click next and it asks you to define options. So other options, you could define the format language, you could define the separator for your numbers, and also you could define the measurements for your report. And also you could define your shared folder options if you want. Then you have the versions for docklets. So you could have either number of docklets, prior version docklets, or you could keep it as default. So I'm just keeping it as default. And I click finish. Once I click finish, a report package with the name Vision Annual Report gets created. Apart from this, what else I want in my report package is I want to have a cover page and I want to have a table of content page. So my cover page would be having my uh, Vision Corporation icon or image with the title and a small title name Financial Report, Annual Report, Financial Year 2019-20. So to bring in this particular, what you have to do, you have to add docklet. Once you click add docklet, it asks you for the file. So I want to have my cover page in here. When I click cover page, so whatever name that you have defined in your file, it will take the same name. However, you could change the name as required. So I'm just changing it as cover page. And since I'm using the same style sample for my cover page, so it says everything is same. However, if there was any difference in my cover page document, it would have provided me with the indication that what is different from the original style sample. I just click save and I got my cover page into my application. Apart from that, I also want to have my table of content. So again, I add a document again and I bring in my table of content. Once I click table of content, I need to define that this particular document bears a table of content. So I just click table of content and the application will recognize this particular document as a TOC. Once done, I click save. After you bring in your TOC, now what I want to have my financial reports in here. So in order to bring my financial reports, I have multiple sections wherein you could just define your financial reports. So I am just keeping it as I'm creating a section name financial, okay, and it will create a section for you. Now, once I create a section, I also want to have my docklets in here, which defines that they a placeholder for my reports. So you need to define the style sample. So style sample will remain the same. And my first section will be income statement. So in this section on document, I will bring my income statement. And just click save. In the same or similar fashion, you add two more documents. Another saying balance sheet. So in the second document, I will have my balance sheet as a placeholder. And a third document for cash flow. So again, keeping the same style sample, just define the name of my document as cash flow. Click save. So these three will act as a reference to bring in my reports. Apart from that, I also want to have a section wherein I will have all my reference reports. So I just keep a name as reference. Just click save. And then under this reference section, I want to have my report. So I just click, I just go to manage section and I bring in my reference document. So under reference document, you could either have your Excel report or you could have your report sourced from any cloud version. So in my case, I have my reports being sourced from financial consolidation and closed cloud. So I will be taking into account income statement report and you could link the report directly. So once you have any changes done in that report, it will directly reflect in the report package. To find the POV, we click OK. and it will take the same name as defined in the report. You click save, then you bring in your other reference document. So two more reference document that I have is a balance sheet and cash flow. So again, bringing in my balance sheet, I click OK. It gives me the confirmation and I click, and I have to define the POV. So the POV has been defined in report. OK, and I click save. And the third one that I want to have is, okay, so I just need to move this under Vision Corporation. So I want to move to section, and this will be under references. It moves to references, and then I again create a reference document under reference document for cash flow. So after bringing in all my references or the reference document in my report package, what I have to do, I have to embed this report. So in order to embed this report so as to utilize it to bring it in your report package, you click checkout and you just check out for the embedded content in here. So you just click inspect available content and you need to add your content in here. So I have two grids in here. So it is my balance sheet grid 1, and second one being my balance sheet grid 2. So you could have any name displayed as per your convenience so that you could identify it easily. The same way I bring in my income statement available content. So I just click checkout and click on content, and again I need to bring in the grid defined in income statement. Okay, and you just close this. And in the same way, I want to have my cash flow content enabled for bringing in under my report package. Again, click inspect available content, click add, and I have my cash flow grid. After making the changes, you just check in all the reports. Now, if I just have a quick preview of it, I will have the blank in my three documents: income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow. See, it's still blank. There is no report in here with no TOC. Now to bring in your report in your report package, either you could directly bring it in here by checking inspect embedded content and then selecting it, or you could use the functionality of smart view under word. So for me, I'm just using the word smart view word to bring in my report into report package. So I just sign in my application. Let me just sign into my application. Once I sign into my application, my report package will display, and I could make changes as required. So once I sign into my application, I will have my view of my report package contents, that is the documents and the reference documents. So let me just quickly log in. So once I log into my application, so I need to follow few steps in order to log into my application. I'm just logging into my application. So I just provide with the login details and click go. And when I click go, it will log in to application, and I could use Smart View to bring in my reports in my docklets defined. Close. You need to go to library. Under library, you will have your under library, under report packages. You need to select your report package. So my report package name being Vision Annual Report. I just open report package, and then I have to select the docklet wherein I want to bring in my report package. So beginning with income statement, I just click income statement. Once I click income statement, the page opens up. You check out and you provide with the heading. So the heading being, so for me the heading is Vision Corporation income statement, and I just defined it as a level under references. So this being my level one, and you could do the formatting, and you could just delete the numbering. Click enter, and you could define the text in here. So on this section is referring to income. So once done, just click enter, make the alignment to center. Okay, and you click embedded. And under embedded, you will find all your embedded reports. So whichever report you want to bring in, you just click OK, and you will get your income statement in your document. So this is how you get your report in here. You just upload this, and you check into your report. Once uploaded, the document reopens, and I just check in. Now to check the preview of it, I just click preview, and once I click preview, I will have my income statement in my report package. So moving to actual size, I have the table of content updated dynamically with the heading, and I have my report in here with the text that I have defined. So in the similar fashion, we could have your balance sheet report and cash flow report. So let me just quickly bring in those reports also in my document. So I have bought in my balance sheet also in my document in the same way. So I have my heading as Vision Corporation balance sheet with the balance sheet report, both the grids defined. Okay. And I just upload this document. Once I click upload, the documents or the grid or report gets uploaded in my report package, and it gets reflected in my final version. I click check in. Once I click check in, we could have the review of it in our application. So again, when I click preview, I will have my income statement and balance sheet and TOC updated accordingly. So I have my Vision Corporation income statement. I have my Vision Corporation balance sheet. If I just click in here, it will directly move me to balance sheet. So Vision Corporation balance sheet with my balance sheet in my report. So this is how we could create our report package defining multiple docklets, multiple sections with reference docklets in here. Anything that could be bought in Excel format could be used to make reports in your report package. So this is how we create our report package. Thank you for being part of BISP.